Hello, and welcome back to Tech Support Mondays. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, whether you use your phone for work, school, or just staying connected with friends and family, keeping your devices secure. On Wednesday, we looked at the basics, but today we're slowing things down and digging deeper into tools, habits, and simple steps you can use to protect yourself, not only from online hackers, but also from a very real possibility of someone physically stealing your device. The goal of this video isn't to overwhelm you with technical jargon. Instead, we're going to break things down into plain, simple language so that by the end, you'll feel confident knowing exactly how to set up strong security on your phone, tablet, or computer. Let's get started. Think for a moment about what's on your device. Most of us have years of photos or videos, important emails, banking apps, personal contacts, health information, even passwords saved on different apps. In many ways, your phone is like carrying around your entire life inside your pocket. Now imagine what happens if that device gets lost, stolen, or hacked. A stranger could suddenly have access to your private photos, your social media posts, or even your financial information. It's not just about the device itself. It's about protecting your personal world that lives inside of it. The good news is that securing your device doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Most of the tools you need are already built right into your phone or computer. You just have to know how to use them. And with a few smart habits, you can make your device much harder for both hackers and thieves to break into. The very first layer of defense on any device is your lock screen. A strong passcode makes it much harder for someone to get into if your phone is stolen. For example, a 6-digit code is far stronger than 4 digits, and a longer passcode with both numbers and letters adds even more protection. Most devices also give you the option of using fingerprint unlock or facial recognition. These features are popular because they're quick and you can unlock your phone with just a touch or a glance, but they aren't foolproof. Someone could hold your phone up to your face while you're sleeping, or in some cases, use your fingers without your permission. And while rare, some facial recognition systems can be tricked by photographs. This is where the trade-off comes in. Passcodes are more secure, but they can take a little longer to type. Biometrics are convenient, but they come with small risks. Many people choose to use both. A strong passcode is a foundation, and fingerprint or face unlock for speed while they feel comfortable. The key is deciding whether or not to place your balance between security and convenience in your daily life. One of the most useful security features on your phone is the built-in tracking system. For Apple users, it's called Find My iPhone. For Android users, it's Find My Device. These tools do much more than just show you a dot on a map. They can make you so your phone plays a loud sound even if it's on silent. So you can find it if it's hiding under a couch. You can put it in the lost mode, which locks the screen and lets you display a custom message like your phone number or someone to contact if they find it. And if you think the phone is stolen, you can lock it completely so no one else can use it, even with the new SIM card. Spending a few minutes to set this up means that if your device goes missing, you have several ways to track it, secure it, or recover it without panic. I know earlier this month, I lost my headphones while at a bachelor party for a friend. I was able to find them fairly quickly using this feature for my device on Android. I was able to tell that they were in a friend's car and was able to find them the next day without worrying and having to go to the restaurant we were at the night before and look for them there. If a lost phone can't be recovered, remote wipe is the last line of defense. This feature lets you erase everything on your device from another computer or phone, protecting your accounts, photos, and even personal data from being accessed by strangers. The key to making this stress-free is backups. If your photos, contacts, and files are already backed up to iCloud or Google Drive, wiping your phone shouldn't feel like losing anything important. Both your Apple and Google have worked hard to make switching or restoring it as easy as possible. When you sign into a new device, your app settings and files often come back automatically. Think of it this way. A backed up phone is irreplaceable, but an unsecured phone in the wrong hands can expose your entire digital life. With remote wipes and backups together, you can stay in control no matter what happens. Device safety isn't only about software and hacks, it's also about everyday choices we make in the real world. A large percentage of phone theft happens when a device is left unattended in public places, even just for a moment. Setting your phone down at a cafe table, leaving it in a car seat, or keeping it half in your pocket makes it easy to forget. So the solution is to build habits that keep your device out of sight and in your control. Keep it in a pocket, bag, or lockable drawer when not in use. If you're traveling, an anti-theft bag with hidden zippers or straps can discourage grab-and-go thefts. At home or work, a simple lockable drawer or safe spot ensures no one picks it up your phone or laptop without you noticing. It's also important to be cautious about charging in public places. Some charging stations, like those at airports or malls, can carry security risks, a practice sometimes called juice jacking. If possible, bring your own charging brick or cable or carry a portable power bank like I do. This way, you avoid plugging in your devices into unknown equipment. By combining smart habits with awareness, you dramatically reduce the chances of someone walking away with your device or compromising it when you're out in public. Beyond lock screens and tracking tools, there's a few security steps that often get overlooked, but make a big difference. First, always keep your device updated. Those little pop-ups that remind us to install new software and updates aren't just about new features. They often include security patches that fix weaknesses hackers can exploit. Second, use strong, unique passwords for all your important accounts, especially email and banking apps. If remembering feels impossible, consider using a password manager like Bitwarden or LastPass. These apps create and safely store long, complex passwords so you don't have to. Another area to watch is Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi places like airports or coffee shops can be risky because others on the same network can sometimes snoop on their activity. If you can, use your phone's data plan or a personal hotspot instead of a free public Wi-Fi. And finally, pay attention to the app permissions. If an app asks for access to something it shouldn't need, like your iPhone or contacts, it's okay to say no and ban it from accessing those features. These steps may feel small, but together they make your device much harder to compromise. A digital code is much easier to guess or crack compared to six digits. Think of it like having a 10,000 possible combination versus a million with six digits. Making the small change dramatically increases your protection, and it only takes a few seconds to update your settings. No. Tools like Find My iPhone or Find My Device are secure and tied to your personal account. Only you, with your Apple ID or Google login, can see your phone's location. It's designed to protect you, not expose you. Not if you have backup set up. Both Apple and Google make restoring your data very easy. Once you log into your account on a new phone, your photos, contacts, and even most of your apps will come back automatically. That's why backups are so important. They make losing or wiping the phone much less stressful. In some situations, yes. If your phone is set up with a fingerprint or face unlock, law enforcement may be able to use that, especially face unlock. A passcode, on the other hand, usually offers stronger legal protection because you have to type it in yourself. If you're concerned about this, you may want to rely on a passcode as your main security method only. It can be. Public Wi-Fi is often unsecured, meaning other people on the same network could potentially see your activity. A safer option is to use your phone's data plan, which creates a personal hotspot, or use a VPN if you have one. A simple change that makes browsing much safer. Let's recap. Keeping your devices secure is about combining digital protections like passcodes, tracking tools, and backups with smart everyday habits such as safe storage and avoiding risky Wi Fi. Security doesn't have to be complicated, and once you set these up, they mostly run in the background without any extra work. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have questions about device security or a tip that you used that others might not know? Share it in the comments. I'll cover some of your questions and ideas in next Monday's video. And remember, for more helpful guidance, visit us at 123mapwebsites.com.